Thank you for tuning in. My name is Ayoka. I'm getting ready to bring you a Divine Feminine read. However it really kind of flows, this is what I'm going to give you guys. All right. So I could end up talking a lot about the Divine Masculine, but for the most part, I'm going to start off with you guys. We're all on different timelines, so keep that in mind. Take what you need, leave what you don't need. Everything in the message may not resonate with you. Again, why? Because we're on different timelines. Some things I may say may be something that already happened for you. Some things may not even connect with you at all, but don't force it to fit, okay? Use the spirit of discernment when it comes to listening to these oracle readings, all right? So I pretty much do this to help raise your vibration. It ain't about nothing else, okay? The twin flame journey is literally about your own oneness with yourself. All right, so I think that's where we tend to fudge up at a little bit when it comes to this, because we're so busy paying attention to whatever the Divine Masculine is doing and what they're not doing. But Spirit wants us to focus on our own self-sufficiency and our own healing and our own life purpose, okay? And then as we're doing that, that helps our twins to align with our energy, to match that energy and to level up, all right, to meet you where, you know, you guys come into union. Now, 3D union, because you're already in a 5D union. It's already done, basically, in the spiritual realm. But it's all about the alignment here on this reality for the most part. Now, some things I have learned personally for myself, because I am on a twin flame journey too as well, is that I need to align with the journey and not the person. And I literally feel 100% sure that all of you who are on this journey have to keep that in mind, okay? So we're guided to keep our eyes on the bigger picture, and that's it. All right, so the bigger picture is about humanity. It's about taking our spiritual gifts, taking what we've learned, and helping other people to overcome their situations too as well, right? And collectively with your masculine, you're supposed to take all of that and work together. That's the purpose. So when you stop fighting, you know, against the connection, all right, and you align with your person to work in harmony with them, it doesn't necessarily mean that you're working with them to be in a relationship with them, but you're working with them in harmony to be at peace, to bring balance between the connection so that you guys can work towards what? Building humanity, okay? So that's what it's about. You work in harmony together to live out your life purpose. And then in the meantime, of course, because the love and the passion is there between each other, you'll eventually or will be together in that way, only if you choose. You know, and even if you don't choose to be with this person, it's still about the alignment. It's about you deciding and making a choice here that you're going to work in harmony with this person. You're not going to hold any negative emotion, resentment, anger, hurt, or whatever that this person may have done to you. You're not going to hold on to that. You're releasing that. You're walking in an energy of forgiveness and unconditional love, not just for that person, but for yourself, okay? And you're releasing them from it for the most part. You know, you're releasing them from that anger and that pain, right? Because that's what keeps that energy flowing between you two, all right? Because remember, you are a mirror reflection of each other. So you definitely want to be in alignment with yourself here. It's when it comes to your twin. It's nothing that you can do with them on using a 3D mindset. You have to come from a higher perspective. So it's not coming from emotion. It's not coming from hurt. It's not coming from pain. So even if you have to energetically just keep continuing to deal with your person, that's still coming in harmony with the union, for the most part. That's you still sending love and light to them through 5D, all right? But that's what it's about, y'all. So remember that. We're so busy, we're worried about these karmics, we're worried about what they're doing, and all of that is an illusion, is what Spirit is saying. Because technically this person here is your person, okay? And you guys are already in union. That karmic person or situation is sent to teach them a lesson, okay? And that's what they need to learn from. That's what they chose before coming here to Earth. That's their mission, to overcome those adversities so that they can help other people to overcome that. Us as humans, we all have the same experiences, right? So So that's what the goal is. But I'm going to pull here first before I get started. We got to set our intentions, y'all. So again, don't forget to flip the roles as you see fit. Stay in a positive mindset as you're listening or viewing this video. Even if this is some parts of this may not be your story, my spirit guides still drop jewels. Okay, so you'll get guidance. You'll get steps to take while you're on this twin flame journey to help you to continue to evolve on it. Now, I'm going to set my intentions now, so don't forget to like, subscribe, and share if you're feeling my vibe. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you, my angelic guides, for helping me with this collective twin flame reading for my divine feminines. Thank you for speaking through me loud and clearly, closing all gates to anything that's not in alignment with the divine's will or the purpose of these readings. Protect us and myself from any psychic attacks, any negative energies, any spell work. I thank you that no weapons formed against us will prosper. Thank you for using me as a messenger and speaking through me loud and clearly for my divine femmes, my twin flames. And so it is. Thank you for showing up and showing out, Spirit. Thank you. Show me what I need to see from my divine feminines. Thank you. All right, so I got two cards here that just jumped out. And it's Pope Joan. All right. And then I can't see that backwards, Khadijah. Okay, so Pope Joan just says the possibilities are limitless because the soul is limitless. And with Khadijah, this is the mother of believers. I'm spiritually and financially abundant. I provide heaven and earth for myself. What I speak about earlier, being self-sufficient. Not only when it comes to your finances, but when it comes to your spirituality. That's that oneness, okay? And that's what Spirit wants us to be. Now, with Pope Joan, page 40. All right, so I'm gonna try to break this down as briefly as I can and not read it all from the book unless I'm being guided to. But I know it's a lot of information here to start off with. But for the most part, this says we can easily get caught beneath the glass ceiling of what we think is possible. But the truth is that everything is possible. It's hard for us to imagine just how much the divine wants for our lives, much more than we could ever hope. Pope Joan reminds us that even if we think that what we want isn't possible, it is. Or even better, there is something our souls want for us that will give us more than we can ever think to ask for. Pope Joan is a sign to trust in what you believe about yourself. Trust what's within you. Don't rely on what you see around you. Have faith. Know that the circumstances you're currently in are transformed from within. Begin to believe in a vision of your life. Cultivate the capacity to see it, to really imagine it with all of your senses, and you will live into the day when it exists as the reality that now surrounds you. Pope Joan's right hand is held in the papal blessing, a Christian mudra of benediction. The two fingers that point downward represent Christ's dual nature as both fully human and fully divine. The human ego is limited, and it lives beneath a glass ceiling. Joan demonstrates to us, though, that for the soul, the glass ceiling doesn't even exist. Trust in what the soul knows is possible for you. This is what Joan's this is what Joan's smile reminds us of. I'm sorry, y'all. I was trying to figure out what just happened there. It was almost as if I got stuck, so I'm trying to pay attention here to those different urges or whatever comes across me, and it did kind of distract me, right? Because I know me tapping into the spirit realm, I want to make sure I'm fully connecting and catching everything that's coming to me. Now, the soul voice meditation says, what helps me remember that all things are still possible for me? So ask yourself that. What helps you to remember that? What keeps you connected to that? It's like I remember here that I'm connected to Source God, so which means nothing is impossible. And I know for a fact that, I am enough because I'm connected to something is happening here, y'all. So I got to get myself together. I know, right? It's so crazy. 9:19 on the clock. It's so crazy. Knowing that I am connected to the divine, y'all. All right, so when I go back and watch this, I'm gonna be like, oh, that's what's happening. Okay, yeah, because my words are literally kind of like getting stuck. So I don't know if someone here is feeling stuck or having a hard time communicating here, or if your masculine is feeling this way, okay, but you may be at this point here where you're getting choked up for your words here, and you may be feeling like this is impossible and it's choking you up, literally, okay. So I don't know what that is. I'm still going to be thinking about it, and I feel like Spirit is going to reveal it to me as I'm going through this. Okay, so with Khadijah, with 56, it says, I had to read all of that, y'all. I was like, yeah, that was too good, right, to leave out, to be skimming through. There's an ancient narrative and a destructive misunderstanding that if we are going to be spiritual, then we have to renounce the material world. That's a lie, okay? The body, however, is the soul's chance to be here. So a healthy relationship to the material world is crucial and integral to reaching our spiritual potential. Khadijah represents the power and importance of knowing we can provide for ourselves. The power gives us roots and confidence, and allows us to create relationships from the place of an interdependence rather than codependence. We can cultivate the capacity we have to create more and more freedom for ourselves, and we can make choices for ourselves, our life, based on truth, not just on survival. There's also a false idea about when true love will find us and how. Khadijah liberates us from fairy tales that we need to be saved or supported or provided for by our life partner. Khadijah provides for the prophet, and her older age and significant status in the community made her more attractive, not less. She was a middle-aged businesswoman. Some of y'all are middle-aged, okay? Some of y'all are middle-aged businesswomen or single moms, right? She was ripe with resources and ripened with opportunities to love. Living into our true power and purpose does not make us less eligible. Khadijah reminds us that there is no linear timetable that eliminates us from having the sun descend in our courtyard. She lets us remember that we are worthy of the abundance measured in gold and the abundance measured in depth of love. We're never too old, never too young, and this is what I'm pulling from that, right? So do you feel worthy of abundance, divine femme? And that's the question that you need to ask yourself. I feel goddamn motherfucking worthy. I don't know about y'all, but I'm with it, okay? And I'm trying to walk. I ain't gonna try. I am walking in that, okay? So I'm gonna pull my tarot. We're gonna see what this is about. What here makes you feel like the possibilities have limits? Okay, thank you, Spirit. Show me what this spread is about here with Hope, Joan, and Khadijah. Tell me what my divine feminines need to hear, and show me what I need to see. Thank you. Thank you. All right, y'all. So some of you have been contemplating. All right, you may even feel disconnected, but some of you guys are contemplating on if you should make this transition and leave this connection behind, right? So you feel definitely just, even with this rainbow here, it's like, man, I promise, you know, I said a prayer, and Spirit is saying here that this will be honored. You know, you may have set some type of intentions. This will be honored. You know, the rainbow represents a promise is what I'm seeing here, but you're you're contemplating about it because you don't see it manifesting here in the 3D, right? You don't see it here. You're kind of like, when you're in this energy of being discontent, right? You tend to neglect what's right there. So you have you turn, you can't see it, right? It's almost like your back is turned towards it. But you're contemplating here is like, you know, I'm ready to jump ship. I don't think I want to be on this twin flame journey any longer. Right? Because your person, when you're looking at it with your natural eye, it looks like this whole situation here is just jacked for the most part. Right? Nothing's happening and you're ready to move beyond it because it seems like it's still causing you more and more trauma. Okay? But with the Eight of Pentacles here, you know, you've been really trying to cultivate something here with this person. And you're not seeing the results of that here. You're seeing a lack of quality, okay? And your person doesn't seem to be putting in the effort to not even, you know, work on a relationship, but it's like, or the connection is like they're not even putting in that effort here to help work on their own selves, right? To deal with their own codependencies here, because they're still coming out with this Knight of Wands energy. Okay, they're still coming out here. They're ready to get things done, and I see that, and you are too. You're so courageous right now about that, and energetic here about moving forward. And they're in that same energy too, So y'all mirroring each other, but the problem is that they're still having this commitment phobia, or having a difficult time committing here to the process. Now, with the Four of Pentacles, of course, your masculine is holding on too tightly to something. And it may have a lot to do with their money, feeling financially secure, or just feeling secure in their life period, right? Still holding on to old pain, right? Past wounds. Could be still holding on to past lovers. Whatever that is, they're still holding on too tightly. And they got their back turned. Both of you got your back turned. This is literally a situation where you may be mirroring each other's energy. Both of you backs are turned, but the thing is that you're both looking here to go where? Towards the sun. Even though it looks cloudy, your person is like one step behind you, is what I'm seeing when I look at this card. They can't quite see what you see, but you know that you have to walk towards your higher purpose, and they know that they got to do that too. And when I see this, and this is so amazing because I'm a seer, so I see. This is why I keep saying, show me what I need to see. Okay, and what I see here is that your person is one step behind you. And you may not see it because it seems like it's still cloudy, it's still dark behind them. But their back is turned towards that karmic situation that they got going on. Alright, and as you continue to move forward towards your higher purpose here, they're doing the same. Okay? They're working on their healing. They're learning their lessons here. Your person definitely does feel like a failure, of course, right? Because your connection has collapsed. They betrayed you. Thank you. Show me what I need to see. And that's something that they hold on to. The fact that they did not give to you, and you were so compassionate, you were so kind and so supportive to them. They hold on to that. They feel like a failure, but they're still trailing behind you. Even though it seems like you are moving forward. And they even see that too. They're looking like, my divine feminine is leaving me. And I'm not moving fast enough. But they're coming out of that dark place. And I really feel it. It's just that it's one of those things here where it's still cloudy. Okay? But just as you are contemplating, they're gaining some awareness here. They're gaining some clarity here about how they have mistreated their divine femme, how they have not given to you, even though you were still here as the Queen of Cups, even though you still was an anchor for this person, even though you still was supporting them. And when your intuition was telling you not to, you still didn't. Okay? And then that did what? The Will card is here. Things are going to get better is what Spirit is saying. But this is about fate. You guys had to go through some karmic cycles to close out the bad luck. I guess that's what you would say. Okay? And changes have taken place within your connection. But it's allowing for the adjustments to come in. And that's what it's really going to require at this time. Okay? So you literally, Divine Femme, have closed out a karmic cycle here. Your person here is just still kind of stuck on that karmic wheel. Alright, but they're coming behind you. Look at this, the Fool card in the reverse. So they're still stuck in that energy here of being afraid to take a chance, right? Being afraid to take a leap of faith into a new direction. They're afraid of what is, you understand, on this path. They're afraid of that. And they have a lot of distractions around them. I feel like they keep themselves in that distracted energy here so that they don't have to it's not even face it. I feel like they're facing it. I feel like they're literally embracing some of these shadows that they have within themselves. It's just that their failure to commit to a process, period, or their lack of discipline here is what is distracting them. That's what keeps them in a reckless energy. So they have to work on getting that aspect of themselves together, right? With this Three of Cups here. And then I got this Ace of Pentacles in a reverse. The Three of Cups speaks of the third party situation. Okay? Or friendships and things like that. But your person here literally gets distracted by other people. Now, I mean, it came out like that. That's what it is. Okay? But they're definitely like, okay, I'm getting ready to miss out on this opportunity with my Divine Femme. Because my ass can't keep myself focus on one thing, right? I keep getting distracted by the community. Sorry, y'all. Woo! And the Empress in the reverse. Okay? So, for the most part here, their karmic situation for some of you, they're connected to someone that's insecure. Okay? And they're probably pretty overbearing. But the thing is, with this divine femme, this Empress in the reverse, because you're the divine femme, this Empress in the reverse here could be the mother of their children, okay? Could be pregnant, okay? Or could just be a mother is what I'm hearing. But this is where the division comes in between you two, all right? But the thing is, it's like, what I'm hearing and seeing is like, you're still the divine femme. And you're still taking the necessary steps here to keep moving forward. You're fertile, okay? You are definitely attracting circumstances here that is leading to your happiness. And your person is like, I want that. But the problem is when it comes to this karmic person here, they're looking at this whole situation like a failed plan. Okay, because they were planning for the future, or they are planning for the future, and they want to make progress, and the progress that they wanted to make was with you. They made a decision. It's just that they have this karmic situation here that they feel obligated to you at this moment, right? And this is why it's hard for them to bring you something steady. Wow, thank you. Show me what I need to see. Your masculine has plans. I mean, you may be like, shoot, it may be their plans, but it ain't mine. But they have plans, right? Look at this, the Death, the Rebirth card. The Ten of Wands in a reverse position here. Okay, the Death, the Rebirth, and then I got the World card in the reverse. But when I look at this and the way I see these cards here laying here, it's like this Death, the Rebirth card is shining so brightly. This is what is happening. It's about transformation right now for the both of you. It's about you both transforming your own lives here. And this is what's bringing things to a close. Okay, because it may seem like this cycle isn't closing out, but this is what's bringing it to a close. Your person right now, where they're at, is they're not really, they don't want to work with this person in that capacity. But the problem is, because of their codependencies, they've in their past, okay, whatever happened to them in their past, they feel like if they don't work with this person, they're going to be the one having to hoard all of the responsibilities, especially when it comes to finances. Your person has dealt with some situations here that they feel obligated to, all right? It's like more of a burden for them. They're obligated to this karmic, okay? And it's stressing them out. So that's a lot of what keeps them stuck and blocked. But with the Death, the Rebirth card sitting here right in the middle, it's like, bam. I'm still seeing your person here dying to self to some degree. They're moving slow, it seems like, but they're like one step behind you, okay? And the Spirit is saying, Divine Femme, keep going. Why? Because the possibilities are limitless. The soul is limitless. You two are soul. Okay, you two have a soul connection. You two share the same soul because this is your person. Okay, and so whatever you do for your soul, your person is going to do too. Your person automatically, you guys are like magnets. They're going to automatically trail behind you. And then they'll catch up. Alright, and y'all be matching energy for real. Okay, but just remember, it's nothing impossible when it comes to the divine and when it comes to such a divine connection. Look at this, the Hierophant. You guys are following a certain process, and this is what's happening. It may feel like here that this cycle isn't closing out, but you are literally on the process. You're following it. You're doing exactly what you're supposed to be doing here, Divine Feminine. Okay, your person is drawn to you. What I tell you, it's like you guys are magnets. Look at this. Six of Wands next to my Temperance. The recognition, success. So come on, the balance is being brought into this situation here. This is what you're doing. You are, not only is your angelic team or Archangel Michael here helping to bring the balance and the victory out of this situation, you're also co-creating here with your whole spirit team, with the universe, with the divine here, to help bring this about. and you're going to be recognized, is what I'm hearing. The rewards are going to come from this. Why? Because you made a conscious choice here to align with the twin flame journey and not the person. So you're contemplating. If you're contemplating to jump off, Spirit is saying, remember to see the bigger picture. Okay? I know it seems like, the only way that you can have your person is to literally have your person. That's what it seems like sometimes. When you have a love this strong and the intimacy between you two so tight, it's almost as if it's like, I can't be in this person's life no other way but to be their lover, to be their wife, to be their significant other. Okay, but that's not what reconciling normally is. Reconciling can be that, but reconciling means reconciling your differences, literally, so that you can work together in harmony with each other. Okay, the other stuff will come. The divine is like, trust me, honey. The other stuff will come. But stay in a state of trusting here and remember that the possibilities are limitless. Ace of Wands in the upright position. Okay? So continue here to find your own inner voice, because your person is doing that too. They're literally trying to develop their own vision for themselves right now. And they're excited about that. So even if it's not, I really feel heavily like a lot of your masculines are seeing you two as the, I don't want to say end result, but the end all be all. Okay, they see it because they're so passionate about you. The passion is there with you. They don't have that passion with anyone else. They don't have that attraction with anyone else but you. Okay, you are that inspiration is what I'm hearing. So even though it seems like they constantly keep running away from you, they're not. They are behind you. You just got your back turned. You're just more like, I don't want to see it. I don't care what's behind me, because when I look behind me or I go back, I get hurt. They made their decision with the Two of Swords in the reverse. So some truth is going to be revealed. Speak about this truth here, Spirit. What is that's going to be revealed? Your person misses you. They have so many memories about you, okay? So they're in nostalgia and they're seeking to reconnect. If you haven't reconnected with your masculine, they're coming home, honey. That's what came to me. They're keeping this a secret. They're not telling you. And the reason why they're not saying anything about it is because, they created a hardship for you guys. You literally are experiencing a loss, okay? And this is why you're here contemplating, because you feel like you're not getting those positive changes here and you're not going to get the healing out of this situation. But your masculine is planning to get shit done with the King of Wands. They're coming in as a King of Wands. They are planning to take this step and move in towards you, and they're fearless about it. Yeah, they're struggling with this commitment phobia here, but it's like, I gotta come in. And your person deals with these codependencies. A lot of them are dealing with that materialism or that greed, okay? And doing things and getting things for their own personal gain. And that's where it comes from. But, and that's the energy they were operating in when they aligned themselves here with a karmic person. Okay, but overall, your masculine here, they want to be able to work with you. When it comes to this Ten of Cups. Wow. Because you are their wish fulfillment for the most part. You are their emotional contentment, stability, all of that. Your person wants to take this to the next step, right? I ran out of space on my phone, of course. But I'm gonna jump back in, right? So I feel like I had completed my sentence before my phone completely just kicked me off. But I want to go in and I want to see where you guys are at on your twin flame journey. Okay, so your angels are basically providing important information to you and your twin on the astral plane. So you're both getting dreams, okay, that's showing you and guiding you on what way you need to go and what's happening for real. I even hear like you're getting ding. Sorry, that distracted me. I even hear that you're getting some answers here to your prayers. Okay, now with that, your angels are with you during this time and this transition. So remember what I said, you guys are going through this transition right now, right? And it's a major one. Okay, this is a major change, major life-changing changes that are taking place in your life at this moment. Even with the 1111 on this card, and shit, when I look on the front, it's 1010. You know, Spirit is definitely with you guys, and you're going through a spiritual awakening. Okay, so your person is definitely awakening, and here you are ascending divine feminine. But there is a divine plan that's in order. So really just try to let go of the need to know any future events when it comes to this, because you don't want to interfere with the divine's plan. Okay, but I'm seeing here that you don't need to know all the details about the future. So what Spirit is saying is like you really need to stay focused on your now. So stay present here with this situation, because the changes are happening even though you can't see it. Okay, honor your shadow self, and it will reveal any hidden mysteries to you, because a completion is near. You guys are so close, and that's dope, because Spirit literally just told you. What did we just get? You don't need to know future events, but guess what? We will tell you that completion is near. Continue facing yourself. All right, your angels are guiding and assisting you towards your financial freedom. Okay, so this is coming out heavy, y'all, and I'm definitely resonating with this. Of course, I am a divine femme, but because I have been asking and setting intentions here when it comes to my financial life and making changes, especially since I've been self-employed for nearly 20 years, y'all, and I didn't start working literally for real about 5 years ago. So I'm at the age of 42 in September. I am a professor now, and I work for the state of Maryland, but the thing is that I don't have time in. So now I'm trying to secure my future when it comes to retirement and things like that. Yeah, I pay into Social Security with my self-employment, but that's nearly not enough, right? So I'm trying to here now build myself up where I can be or I can have financial freedom starting now, not when I get older, but starting now. But the seeds that you've planted on this journey are getting ready to gestate. All right, you laid the groundwork. The necessary seeds here have been planted here, and just keep remembering that the possibilities are limitless. There's no limits. Only the ego is what tells us that there's limits, right? That there's a ceiling, that there's a cap. Thank you. Show me what I need to see. So you got earth angels surrounding you guys, especially as you're facing these challenging times in this connection. All right, so you're getting the support. Angelic guides are there with you guys, advocating, okay, fighting to save this connection, y'all. So if the divine and your spiritual team is working this hard, why are you willing to, or why are you contemplating on walking away from this twin flame journey here? You got a whole spiritual team just backing you, supporting you, pushing you along. You can't get no better than that. That's no type of support like that. You can't even get your earth friends, earthly helpers to support you like that, because your people's probably like, nah, you need to leave that alone. Nah, they're not worth it. Make the effort is what Spirit is saying. Thank you. Make the effort to align with the twin flame journey here, and to reconcile and come into harmony with your twin. Okay, again, it does not mean that you have to be with your person. If you don't want to be with them, okay, but you still are reconciling your differences, and you're not holding on to any resentment or any hurt when it comes to this. All right, so let me tap into my moment of truth deck to see what's up with your divine masculine and what's happening in their world here. Thank you. Show me what I need to see. I want those cards to jump out, Spirit. Show me what I need to see. Thank you. Look at this. I want to take this to the next level. All right. Some of y'all already know that. Okay. So it's literally. So what I'm picking up when I see this card. All right. So what I got here, the deck is two feminine energies in your person's life besides you. Okay, so you got this karmic person, and then you have another person. They both may be karmics, okay, but they may not be. I feel like some of your masculines may have children by two different people. I do feel that heavily. Or it could be a mother and a karmic, all right? Or it could be a karmic and somebody that could be just literally just a soulmate. You know, there's no karmic energy there. Ain't nothing they supposed to learn from that. They just two people that vibe well together, right? But it ain't nothing like you, okay? And then it says, I want to marry you. Okay, so yeah, I sense this heavily. I just did a reading earlier, and I think it was for Virgo, y'all. So check that out. It's uploading now, but I think a lot of people are uploading on YouTube right now. I've been literally doing this for hours, and it's still saying it's about 3 or 4 more hours left for the upload. But I broke down some very specific information about the two energies that I'm picking up here in that person's reading. In Virgo's reading, and it really speaks heavily on two different energies. So they could both be someone that they have children by, or it could be like a mother or something. But for the most part, they have this financial obligation to both energies. Now, I'm gonna pull tarot because we're gonna see what that's about, and then I'm gonna try to like end this reading real quick. I gotta find those cards. I don't see them on the side. No, I was just using them. Let me think. Did I knock them over? Oh, here they go. I had them hiding under my box, y'all. Alright. Tell me what I need to see with this. I want to take it to the next level card. Ooh. Your person is excited about this. They are looking at this with the World card here. So they're ready to complete this cycle with you here. They're ready to achieve those goals, okay? Because you are a part of their wish fulfillment again, all right? And they see this as a milestone here, okay? So everything is going to come together because this is what they want with you. They want to be able to accomplish this with you, okay? So no doubt about that, right? Tell us about this second card here, Spirit. With this karmic and this other person. That's literally like, wow, thank you. So I have the Nine of Swords in the reverse. So your person is just pretty much like allowing their fears to impede them right now. This is why it's hard for them to move on from that situation, okay? So at first, I really feel like that situation put them in a major state of depression, all right, and a lot of anxiety, especially when it came to you, Divine Femme, coming in as the Queen of Cups in the upright. Because you brought so much balance and so much harmony in their life, right? And you showed a lot of compassion and love and kindness for them. You support them. You do all of that, right? And then here they got this karmic person here who's unreliable and they can't be trusted. So it's like they're stuck between you and this other person for the most part, and it's like they're obligated to this karmic person, but then here goes you, right? So they gotta try to be this peacemaker here so that they don't create a chaotic situation for themselves, but it keeps them bobbing extremely low with this Knight of Swords energy. This is why they're always coming across as being rude, maybe aggressive here, or a drama king for the most part, right? Because of, look at this, it's like a fucking entanglement, right? For the most part, right? But what I'm saying here is that your person have this clear vision, okay? And they see the opportunities being presented to them. I also feel like your person just has options, all right? They do have a lot of options here. And at one point, they weren't ready to step into no type of role of commitment, for the most part, okay? But they see this opportunity being presented to them, especially with them being able to reach their wish fulfillment, which would be your Divine Feminine, okay? This is why they are very energetic here right now about this vision that they have, and they want to manifest it. All right, that's why they want to take it to the next level, right? Now, there's an imbalance, of course. Why? Because you got this situation. This literally is a lot going on. So you got this situation going on, and your person wants to restore the balance for the most part. And they're doing things in moderation. This is the only way that they can think of doing this until they can come up with a clear strategic plan here on how to bring peace and balance into this situation by taking right and withdrawing that energy to a certain degree, or maybe set some type of boundaries is what's coming to me. But they really feel like, right, that there's going to be some negative changes, and they're going to be unfruitful when it comes to this because they have gotten themselves into a situation because they were not willing to commit, okay? They weren't showing commitment to you. They're not showing commitment to, they didn't show commitment to that karmic or this other person is what I'm picking up. They only have worries. It's like they worry about their money, or they're worrying about situations coming to an end and it leading to failure, okay? So this is why it's hard for them to show that commitment to anyone. But you, I'm getting, is the only one that they actually have gotten this close to. Okay, not some of you, not the only one. I feel like some of your masculines may have actually been involved with someone else at one point and literally wanted to marry them, but something fell through. Okay, and it didn't happen on that end. It's something of whatever this karmic person did to them. Okay, and that's also what keeps them very afraid, let's just put it that way, right, to commit. Okay, now, but for majority of you, your masculine here just has all of these worries, and it centers around committing for the most part. Okay, now what I'm also seeing here is that they struggle to keep working towards their goals for the most part because of those setbacks, right? They have so many milestones that they have set for themselves, or so many goals they have set for themselves that they wanted to achieve, but because they keep getting themselves in these freaking entanglements, right, keep going out there loving on the community, let's just put it that way, right? Loving on the community here, being very sociable, okay? This is where the struggle comes from. It's like they always are trying to expand here. Oh, 11:41 on the clock. It's like they're always trying to expand here, right? Because it's all about them developing some type of success for themselves, okay? It's like, all right, maybe, you know, if I align myself with so many different people, there's an opportunity here, there's an opportunity there, there's an opportunity there, and that'll give me, you know, this opportunity here to expand whatever this vision I have, or to develop whatever it is that I'm trying to do, right? Whether it's starting a project, starting a business, or in that career or finances period, okay? Because in the past, all they keep getting is this situations here where they either miss an opportunity or they don't feel like they're rewarded, okay? Because they put in a lot of effort and they're not being rewarded. So this is what they do. They get themselves aligned with the wrong people here, chasing opportunities or going after their codependencies, which literally would be greed. All right, with this death card here in a reverse position, Spirit is saying, hey, they need to rise above the materialism. That's the problem, okay? They fear change, and they have to go through this. This is a major change here that they have to go through. They have to end this phase in order for them to come in with a divine feminine. They got to come in offering you something, and they have to come in being in the King of Cups. They got to be upright positioned. They can't keep coming in with these reverse court cards because they vibing low and they're not going to offer you shit, but more heartache and more pain. And if they want to marry you, and if they want to take this to the next level, that third party situation here, they're going to have to close that cycle out and stand in their power here, because they were lacking a lot of sense for the most part. Your person couldn't be trusted and they were being selfish. They have to come in being mature, okay? This is what I'm hearing. Thank you. Some of your masculines may be mature, older, okay? Or if they're not older than you, they still are. Oh, I'm picking up like over 35. Doesn't have to be. Okay, now, and they're very skilled. Some of them are skilled laborers. Wow. I want to see if there's anything hidden. Now, for the most part here, your person, they definitely feel like they've been set back. They definitely feel that way. Your person just at this point now where it's like, I want respect. It's not even really about the love here. I just want to be respected here, because I put myself, or I had so many situations here that did not turn out the way that I expected it to. And they have so much regret. This is where all of that fear comes in at. This is why they're constantly contemplating. That's why Spirit is saying here for you, Divine Femme, to know that the possibilities are limitless, because as you know that, and as you feel that, as you believe that, and as you begin to manifest that, your person will start to feel that same energy in knowing that these personal setbacks are not the end for them. Those personal setbacks were just simply lessons, right? Knowing that they didn't fail. Okay? Now, you can't do too much by yourself, Divine Femme, for the most part. That's just it. So, and you know that. And I feel like you've gotten to that point here where you realize it's like, I can't keep giving and keep giving and keep giving. This person has to begin to give to me. Okay? And because your person has all of these situations here that make them feel weighed down, it exhausts them. That's why it's hard for them to give to you in that capacity. Okay? They struggle under the weight of it all. For real. Your person literally tries to be everything to everyone, and they can't do it. They have to be able to balance this, and they can't do it. This is why you have the disharmony here with the Two of Cups in the reverse. They have to make self-love a priority. They gotta work on themselves, as Spirit was saying. And it's about their self-acceptance here, Divine Femme. That may be something here that you have to work on within yourself too as well. So this is why even with that card that came out, it says continue to face yourself, right? Continue, because your completion is so close for you guys. But you gotta still tap in and see here. Let me see where the card is at. If I don't see it come out, I only see one. But yeah, the card pretty much was saying here, continue to face those shadows, right? Go in the depths and see what's still there. Okay, you know, because as soon as you're triggered by something, that's going to tell you that right there. Oh, shit. I need to work on that. I definitely felt that. Oh, yeah, I'm mad. I'm mad. Okay, Spirit, what are you trying to show me? You know, for the most part, right? And then I have the Magician in the reverse. Okay, so remember here. Just remember, you're powerful. You are a powerful manifester. You have everything you need at your fingertips here. You have the tools to manifest exactly what it is you desire. There's no limits, is what Spirit is saying. Okay, your person now, like, while you realizing here, like, shit, there's no limits, I can manifest. Your person is now exploring, okay, what they wish to manifest. It's like, oh, that's my happiness. Okay, I can see I want to marry her. I want to marry him. I want to take this to the next level. Okay, let me see what I can do with this. But they have to pay attention to their intuition. Your person doesn't know how to trust that. Now, with the Chariot in the reverse next to this Two of Pentacles, there's no movement. Your person definitely just feel like they have lost control, all goddamn control, okay? When it comes to them juggling, they like, you know what, I fucked up. I should have been taking care of what I've already had, and that's what with my Divine Femme, you know, that need to stop juggling there. And they see that. They see they lost all control with that deceitful energy. They made the wrong choice. They made some bad decisions here. And being deceptive and manipulative, that just made things worse, right? And you guys sit up here and get ready to walk away with a sense of bad blood because of the decisions that they're making and they're continuing to make, right? That's what it seems like, but that's coming from a 3D perspective here. So go higher. See from a higher perspective is what's coming to me, because your person here does see here that you are in their Nine of Cups. You're one of their cups. Shit, you may be more than one of their cups, but they get that satisfaction and that contentment from you. And that emotional stability from you. The passion comes from you. This is why they're coming in, or why they have, if I feel like a lot of you are in communication with your person, but they're now just communicating with you on a light level, just let's put it that way. They may have even expressed to you what it is that they desire long term, right? Now with the Knight of Pentacles, they come in and they offer something, but it's very light. All right, it's like one of these things where it's like, all right, I want to work towards this goal. And I want to get results. So they're going to try to keep up with routine here. Okay? Let me try to, and I said that earlier, let me think. Do things in moderation here with you so that they can work towards that goal to get the results out of achieving this. They want to marry you. They want to take it to the next level. But they have to do this way. Knight of Pentacles moves very slow, right? Right, because the thing is, and the reason why they move so slow is because they don't like to take risks, especially when it comes to this. But your person knows who you are. They see you. They see you. They are literally walking away and going towards their higher purpose with this Eight of Cups. And you're over here in this energy of compelled as well. Shit, should I walk away from this disappointing situation? Should I withdraw my energy here? I do feel abandoned a little bit. Check into that. I am disappointed, right? What should I do here? And your person has actually did it. Okay, so they actually are moving in that direction. It's just that they're doing it slow. Just put it that way. Now, and the reason why, of course, your person just don't know how to put it into action. That's what Spirit is saying. It's stirring up in them. It's there. They just don't know how to put this into action because of past failure. Your person holds on to that so heavily, and that is what they need to do. They have to close out some karmic cycles and face themselves. Something in their life ended so bad. I'm talking about it ended badly, that situation they still hold on to, it was bad. It was a lot of pain. Your person hasn't dealt with that pain. Okay, they haven't dealt with that. The karmic cycle has to be closed out with this, but because of that situation, they literally feel like things are going to take a turn for the worse, and it's going to be so negative, okay, and it's going to be so bad for them, and it won't improve, and it just get worse and get worse and get worse. And then on top of that, the love that they have for you, they ain't trying to ruin that connection with you if this thing takes a turn for the worse. All right, so I'm going to give some it's like it don't even got nothing to do with them other two people. You see how Spirit just spoke to us? What do we need to know about this karmic? Is there anything that needs to be said about this karmic? Some of them are blocking communication from you. Okay? Some of them are just standing in the way, you know? Your person basically needs to they keep charging in. They keep charging in too strong, right? Without no clear plan or strategy. And then what this karmic does, it turn around and create conflict. All right? It's a competitive environment. And of course, it's conflict. It seems like it's happening between your person, this other person, and then whoever this other person is. It's a competitive environment. It feels like your person here just creates that environment here. And it's all happening because your person is trying to make this transition here and to release that stuff, right? And move forward here. And this is why they're trying to close out these cycles. I really feel it. I see it. I see it. Look, with the Two of Swords here in the upright position, they are literally looking towards the future, and they're trying to make the right choice here. They really are trying to channel this energy in the right direction to resolve these obstacles here between you and these other people. All right, but they keep coming in too strong. It's like, no, Spirit, like, slow down. You're going to have to be strategic about this. You're going to have to plan this, right? And you can't go in operating in your lower self with those codependencies, right? Coming in being aggressive, coming in trying to strong arm, you know, coming in or withdrawing your energy and not speaking, right? Because it creates more conflict. And now the other people feel like they may have to compete. Here you go. Oh, I forgot I ain't doing a Virgo reading, but Virgo energy popped out. But with the Hermit, with them withdrawing their energy. So they really have to do some soul searching is what Spirit is saying. They need to trust their inner guidance here. If only they would take a break, okay? From their everyday life, from all of that stuff. If only they would take a break and turn that energy inward, they would get the answers they seek. And they won't do that. Your person won't take the time to sit down to do that. Wow. They're holding back on so much stuff. And they're not expressing their full truth here. So instead, they just continue to act hastily without thinking things through. And then they create tower moments for themselves. And then, bam, they stuck again. Fuck, I'm in a state of confusion. What do? I don't know what to do next. How do I handle the situation? Thank you. What message do you have for my divine femmes? What is it that they need to do overall? Yep, trust and thrive. Keep trusting the process and keep thriving. Hold space. Spirit is like, hold your ground. Stay rooted like a tree, divine femmes. Okay, so with the Stag card, this is a good goddamn message, y'all. Trust me, I've been there with y'all. Let me tell you, about a month or two ago, I quit. I aborted mission. I'm out of here, deuces. Like, I ain't doing that shit no more. But it took for me to really do that inner work. Like, I really was like, let me face myself here. Why do I feel this way? Why do I feel the need to have to roll out on this? What's taking place here? Then I started learning, like, oh, I got to stand in my integrity. I got to start speaking my truth here. Okay, I need to start really just, being and speaking. Like, look, I don't want that. I'm not doing that. I'm not with none of that. Okay, I'd rather be by myself. I don't want to align myself with people who are not trying to work in harmony with me. And if that can't be, then I need to separate myself from that. Getting into that energy here where you're okay with energetically letting go in the physical, right? So you got to get to that point in this journey here when you're deciding, okay, I'm going to trust the divine. And when I did that, even though I detached and I was like, I ain't doing shit with this, I still was like, you know what, divine? I'm still going to continue on my life purpose and complete out this mission here that you assigned me to. Bam, things started shifting. Okay, so it says, come alive and thrive. Stand in your light and your glory with grace and majesty. You have an opportunity to thrive. So trust in all that you have to offer, all your gifts, your strength and power, and make it the most, okay? Make the most of it. You were born to lead, and this can only become reality when you're willing to put yourself in that position. Stage energy allows you to feel safe because the antlers keep away anything that could interfere with your intelligence and your presence. And their strength gives you the power to be agile in your thinking. You're being encouraged to retain your dignity and be proud of who you are and all that you have accomplished. This in turn will give you even more power to thrive onward and upward. And with Druid, I love the Druid card. Druid be like, hold the space. Stay stationed. Hold things together. Don't make any sudden moves or changes. Stand strong. Stand strong, knowing you are where you are supposed to be. When the Druid card appears in a reading, you're being guided to dig deep within and hold your station. If you're wondering what to do next or have a sense of anxiety about what is unfolding, with the contemplating cards, bro, look at that. If you're wondering what's unfolding in your life, it's time to shift your perception and move back to a state of trust. Don't change your plans or do anything drastic. Just trust in the process and let everything happen as it needs to be. Trust in divine timing, okay? Think like a tree. It has strong roots, yet continues to grow and bear fruit. Your life will be a reflection of this. Oh, that's deep. That's deep, y'all. So let me tell you, I'm going to give y'all a hidden truth. Few hidden truth messages coming from your divine masculine. Then I'm going to close out for y'all. Thank you, my spirit guides. What the divine masculine want to tell their divine families at this time? Thank you. All right, come through, divine masculines, higher selves. Where you at? All right, so I feel you leaving me behind. What did I show y'all? Remember I showed y'all that card of you walking towards your higher purpose, the sun, and they right behind you straggling like, my person is leaving me. I will wait for a sign from you. So some of them are waiting for you, okay, to make the effort here, or waiting for you energetically to release some stuff so that they can come in. All right, because remember, it's energy. You two feel each other's energy. You mirror each other. You project back and forth to each other, even when you're not in each other's space physically, right? It's still all happening energetically, and they feel that, okay? So I am grateful for the spiritual lessons. So they are learning. That's good. They're seeing these karmic lessons, and they're taking heed here to what's happening, and this is what's pushing them forward. And even though you can't see it, it's happening. Thank you. I am becoming a better person. Well, I'm telling you. Come on now. Come on now. They having these little tower moments after tower moments. They probably even experiencing some tower moments now. Thank you. I love you unconditionally. I hope that you can forgive me one day. And sometimes I stay awake thinking about you. All right, y'all. So I'm going to end this video because my phone doesn't have any more space. But don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Hopefully you got the gist of what I'm talking about here. I will be dropping twin flame readings soon. I got a set schedule set, y'all. So I am trying to put and invest more time into you guys because I'm on the twin flame journey here too, and to help try to keep you encouraged. All right, but I definitely love y'all, and I'll check in later. Peace.